Hey guys, what's up? So I was trying to do this video on my edits. Didn't work. Okay, so I'm gonna explain the 8 powers of One Piece, which is amazing to think that Oda, Eiichiro Oda, a 40 to 50-year-old man, created all these powers. Base power, then you got devil fruits, then you got hockey, then you got martial arts, then you got um technology, then you got um soul based in species power, like species need power, and then you got the best covenant. I mean, it moves the covenants. It's just like this guy. I don't know. Like, okay, to say that this guy is creative is our understatement. To say that Oda is creative and a genius is on. It's on. No, he's not. He is. No, he is. He is. But that's not only what he is. He's just straight. Because imagine if Toriyama didn't meet him as a kid. Imagine if Toriyama didn't meet Oda as a kid and pushed him towards being a mangaka or convinced him, hey, I want to be a mangaka. We wouldn't have One Piece. And people be like, oh, One Piece is this, is this, is this, is this. Okay, don't read it. Because I can't create anything with 8 powers. I sure don't have time to be like, oh, let me go create something with 8 powers, these abilities, these all these different species of human, these different species, these different creatures, different species, all these different creatures, all these different technology, all these different weather veins and stuff. You can't tell me like anybody has time or creativity to do what he does. And people have something to complain. I'm like, dude, I'll show you the picture I took from King of Lion. Dude, you can't tell me all of these abilities he has for the government alone is very intricate, and very technical and very specific to the God Knights, to the to Emu, right? Then he has books ability. Then he has breath of all things in hockey and voice of all things. He has all these abilities, and you're telling me you want to sit here and like you can complain about it's bad. No, the animation, the older animation was a little bit wonky when I was on Netflix. When I had Netflix, um, the older animation was funky. I give you that. I will give you that thing. But you cannot tell me One Piece is not a technical and political way of writing, bro. Now Paul had One Piece flags. All like basically in the summer of 2025, not the summer, but when I was working in 2025, all these stuff, Nepal, all this stuff have flags of One Piece. So the Star had Jolly Roger, the Star had Jolly Roger, and you're telling me these like One Piece has had a critical and long lasting love. Of course, Naruto's been in one in America. Okay, you give Naruto that, but One Piece is such a dynamic show. Like my son is gonna watch One Piece when he gets older. Like when I have a son, when I have a kid, my kids are gonna be watching One Piece. My kids are gonna be watching anime. They're gonna know what anime is, and when they get older, they choose to still watch it or not. That's whatever. But it's to me. I can't. I can't say in my good heart, my good conscience, that One Piece isn't the GOAT. All right. Have a good day, guys. Like, comment, follow. Deuces.